Hey you guys, HappyCattyCrypto here and welcome back to the channel. So it's finally Friday, so don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notifications bell to stay informed. So XRP really is beginning to liven up. We're seeing a lot of good news coming out of the woodwork, and honestly, although there is a lot of negativity around XRP, I'm a big believer in XRP. I understand the tech, I understand where it's going, and I understand just how much has been done to stunt the growth of Ripple itself. So this article has really caught my attention this morning, and it's about Robinhood possibly listing XRP. And there's good points to this. This isn't just some trumped up article. There's a lot of good points to this. I noticed that this was happening about a week ago. I saw that there was talks about this. So this really does fit into the current narrative that has been going round. So let's go into this article. Robinhood may finally list XRP after acquiring this XRPL friendly exchange. Prominent figures in the XRP community have been increasingly optimistic about the possibility of XRP listing on the American exchange Robinhood, renowned for its strict listing policies. Notably, leading US-based exchanges such as Coinbase, Gemini, and Kraken support trading services for XRP, having relisted it after Ripple secured a lawsuit victory against the SEC about a year ago. Despite the ruling that XRP is not a security, Robinhood has continued to distance itself from XRP. At present, Robinhood only supports XRP's real-time data market. This service is available to over 50 crypto assets the exchange does not approve for trading, including BNB, Cardano, and Solana. Robinhood has maintained that it may add support for buying and selling XRP and the other 50 tokens in the future. So this in itself is a very broad term to use. Once again, there's more to this. There's credence to this article. So Robinhood acquires Pro XRP exchange. So the XRP army believes this day is now closer than expected amid Robinhood's announced plan to acquire Bitstamp, a global crypto exchange that supports XRP. So according to official notification, Robinhood's acquisition of Bitstamp will integrate Bitstamp's extensive crypto exchange operations into Robinhood's platform, serving retail and institutional clients across the UK, US, EU, and Asia. So this is pretty substantial. It's not something small. The fact that Robinhood have acquired Bitstamp really introduces in a route for them to go, do you know what? It's been deemed not a security. We can probably dibble dabble back into this. If you don't know about the Doge listing on Robinhood, anything can happen when something gets listed on Robinhood, and to see that XRP is possibly at the forefront of this is really, really good. So the deal is expected to be completed in the first half of 2025, pending the satisfaction of standard closing conditions and obtaining the necessary regulatory approvals. So for myself, and I keep explaining this to people, my time frame on XRP is many, many years, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, however much longer I'm going to be alive. And I'm thinking about my kids and what my kids' kids are going to do with what we've possibly earned in XRP. So notably, arguments supporting XRP's potential listing on Robinhood follows this acquisition, including Bitstamp's strong support for the XRP ledger. For instance, Bitstamp issued stablecoins for USD, Euro, JPY, GBP, AUD, CHF on the XRP ledger. So VET and XRPL DUNL validator highlighted this point following the acquisition news. He noted that Robinhood will inherit the necessary technical infrastructure to list tokens issued on the XRPL. XRPL stands for XRP Ledger. If you're new here, you're just getting into XRP. I know a lot of you are XRP maxis. I'm just trying to look at this from a point of view of someone who doesn't really know too much. It's always best to treat it that way in crypto. We've got new people coming into the environment every single day. So moreover, given that Bitstamp already facilitates XRP trading, VET suggested that Robinhood could seamlessly continue this practice. So optimism for the listing of XRP and Ripple's stablecoin. The stablecoin's such a huge part, and I think it's like substantially underrated as to what it's going to do in the market. In the DeFi sector, there is a vast gap for a stable coin that comes from a decentralized aspect that's business grade. If we think about AWS services, everybody thinks about Amazon's AWS services because it's business grade, it's reliable, and that's what we need in crypto is reliability. So Bitstamp holds over 50 active licenses and registrations globally, providing Robinhood with ample regulatory clearance to continue support for XRP upon acquisition. So once again, Robinhood are acquiring Bitstamp and they're basically swallowing it and merging it into Robinhood. It's not the other way around. So this seems like a very strong tactical play to acquire a lot of these licenses, these money transmitters, and all of the different hurdles they've got to jump through. So other community members are also optimistic about the potential XRP listing due to Ripple's stake in Bitstamp. Pseudonymous community member XRP Drop Z argued that with the acquisition, Robinhood might even list Ripple's forthcoming RLUSD stablecoin. Echoing this sentiment, the XRP LDULN validator emphasized that both XRP and Ripple's stablecoin have strong chances of being listed, bolstered by Bitstamp's support for the XRP ledger. Meanwhile, crypto sleuth Mr. Hubert is less optimistic, reacting to the upcoming acquisition. He suggested that Robinhood could delist XRP from Bitstamp's platform when the deal goes through. I think that makes absolutely zero sense, and I guess some people just see the negatives far more than the positives, and I totally get it with XRP at this point in time. But at the same time, I would say to myself, it just makes absolutely no sense for them to acquire it and then delist XRP. That would be a real kick in the nuts to the business that you've just acquired and that possible user base that you're bringing on board, because that's definitely part of the deal. They're definitely paying for some of that user base to possibly come over in the future. So these are all important points to take in. So something else I did notice was the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Schwartz, is not too happy about the situation, but not the situation in itself, because this has kind of been warped. Articles tend to do this. He's more or less worried about a certain concept that's built into it and it being circumvented. So let me ensure I'm going to get this right. So Schwartz echoed Wynn's sentiment, suggesting that individuals desiring substantial holdings of a token could easily distribute them across multiple accounts, thereby circumventing the proposed clawback mechanism. I've seen these clawback mechanisms previously and in a few other places. They are interested in, yes, you can circumvent them, and no, there's no real way to know without IP addresses and all sorts of stuff like that. So it's interesting to see the different perspectives. I'm not going to go through this article because we've gone through the main bulk of this. This is just Schwartz's opinion and him kind of speaking with Neil Hartner there. But I'll leave a link to this so you can dive in, you can have a look, and you can get yourself up to date. But I think this is really good. I think it's really bullish for the XRP community. For myself, someone who's a long-term holder, this is really good news. This is what I want to see. And I've been explaining to people, right? This is what Google did in the .com era. They just bought every other business out around them that they could buy and merged it into Google. They absorbed the technology, they absorbed the user base, and now we all use Google. Maybe you use DuckDuckGo, right? But we all use Google. The majority of us just use Google for everything. And that is what Ripple XRP is doing. And I think so many people are so short-sighted that they just can't see what Ripple are doing. But I know a lot of you do. Those who tune into this definitely do. Those of you who are new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, drop a comment, hit the notifications bell on the way out. It's really going to help us out. And other than that, enjoy your weekends. Touch grass where and whenever you can. That doesn't mean put AstroTurf below your desk and touch your feet on it. That means go out into the real world and touch grass. Other than that, beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me. And I'll catch you in the next one.